our emotions tend to really get in the way, and sometimes we ignore red flags. Like we just, I'll just drive through. But the problem with red flags is someone's going to have to pay a fine at the end of the day. Whether it be a physical red flag or an emotional red flag that we bypass, a fine's going to have to be paid. Someone's going to have to be ticketed. So, ladies, this is the one thing. If there's anything else, what I'm going to talk about today is the one thing. If you see this, girl, run. Run, take off your heels, tie your hair back in a pony, girl, and sprint out of there. Okay? I'll be back in just a few minutes, just after this. Well, hello, my name is Unique Subanda and I am your head coach and style concierge here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. And today I'm talking about that one thing that we just need to learn to do as ladies. We just need to learn to do this, whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically, mostly physically. We need to learn to run. But before I go into that, just kind of get yourself familiar with the channel. You know, if you're not already having it on your playlist, create a playlist for Black Swan Relationship Academy and just click to add this video to that list, because you're gonna need this, whether you're in the relationship later, you're going into a relationship. Just one thing you need to look out for, ladies. But do like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I said I'm only going to share one thing. You can tell me the rest in the comments, because if this one thing is not checked, girl, you're gonna pay a penalty. You're gonna pay the piper, and I don't want you to be paying in that way. So do share, like, comment, and subscribe. And what else do I need you to do? I need you to have a look in the description box. Book yourself a discovery call. What situation are you going through that you can talk to your beloved coach, Unique? Book a discovery call, join the Black Swan Nation, and if not, just binge on the videos or join us over at Swan City. So, this one thing, if he does this, run. So as women, I think sometimes we like to play dumb sometimes. We like to not have to deal with things sometimes. But there's certain things that we just have to face that are so true for every woman, is our instinct, right? Men have intuition and they're really good at that intuition and they read things, but the one thing that you have is your instinct. If this man makes you feel anxious in any way, and that is assuming that you don't suffer from anxiety, you don't have, like, you've emotionally grown, you've watched all the videos about emotional mastery. If this man makes you anxious, keeps you waiting, for one, because that's going to cause you to be anxious. If he's playing games, that's going to cause you to become anxious. If he says something and then his actions don't follow up, that's going to make you become anxious. So if a man is making you anxious, run. Especially at the early stages, just run, girl. Why are you staying there for? Why are you allowing yourself to suffer when you know you should have picked up your heels and got out of there? Because what this does, when you stay in there, it makes you climatize to his sweetness. It makes you climatize to him soothing you and, the way he rubs you. It makes you climatize, and guess what it's telling him? It's okay, right? It allows your mechanism to start wanting to feed on anxiety a little bit more, because that's a drug. Anxiety can also be a drug. Anxiety, feeling anxious, can be something that your body can get addicted to. So the more you get addicted to being anxious around him, he's going to keep playing up. You're always going to be having to have the conversations. You're always going to be crying on the other end because he hasn't called you for a whole day. He's gone cold. He's done this. He's done that. So run, please. Just run. Look the other way, and there is no shame. There is no shame in running whatsoever. This video is actually really going to be very short because this is all I really wanted to bring across, because that is the one most important thing that we as women need to start looking into. When you feel anxious about your relationship or something is starting, even when you talk to him and it makes you feel uppity and no, run. So I'll give you an analogy because you know I love me a good analogy. So if you have a hot pot of water and you stick your finger in, what do? You literally take it out, right? That's what you should be doing. If you stick your eye, like, you know, if you kind of have a look and you, oh, no, run. But what they will try and do, because they'll get you involved with your emotions. Your emotions will be entangled. They'll kind of warm you up a little bit. If you put your finger in lukewarm water and kind of keep raising the temperature a little bit, your finger acclimatizes to the temperature. It's not hot. It starts to feel like, okay, it goes up a little bit to 45, then 50. Next thing you know, your finger's cooked because you didn't see it coming. So that is the fine that you pay at the end of the day. So say even when you're cooking lobster, you don't put the lobster apparently straight into boiling water. You kind of simmer it in and allow it to just boil over time. So you allow the water to boil over time, and you kind of put it in cold water and it warms up and it doesn't scurry out and run out and it's not flowing everywhere. So you allow it to acclimatize and then it gets cooked. In the same breath, don't allow yourself to get cooked by his lies, to get cooked by him not meeting your very core needs to start off with. That's why we teach you to do your non-negotiables. If he's not meeting your non-negotiables, girl, he doesn't even deserve a first date, right? He doesn't even deserve a continuation. Doesn't even deserve to get into a relationship with you. If he then does not even meet your core needs, it's a problem. It's an issue. Like sometimes we get on the phone with clients who are still trying to get over, myself included. It's not just clients, myself included, hands up. We all have that. I think if Coach Eduna described it as a Michael, we have this Michael guy that was such the player, and he got us hooked onto him, and we still have not forgotten him 2, 3, 4 years later. And maybe the relation wasn't even a relationship. He love bombed us and we felt so special. He told us, oh my God, you're gorgeous. He made us feel all the things that we needed to feel to keep us in that place. He put the temperature in the right place to keep us there. And that's the one thing, ladies, that I really need you to watch out for. So look, if anything has resonated and there's a situation that you'd like to talk about and find ways of how to get out, give me a call. And let's talk about, let me give you some scripts of how to actually get out of that position that you find yourself, that precarious position you find yourself in at the moment. But in the meantime, my lovelies, you do take care of yourselves, and I will see you on another video. You are loved.
Well done for coming to the end of this video. What I want to ask you is, what have you learned? What is your takeaway? And what are you going to start practicing right away? Those 3 things are how you are going to get the best out of every class here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. Please put it in the comments so that we can all have a look. So I can have a look, the coaches can have a look. And I promise you, we read every comment. We may not be able to reply to every comment, but we read all your comments and we want to see how you are growing. And we will see you on the next video.